rolling into fast food stalls into feudal and modern Japan, and from there to restaurants all over the world. Where did the sushi came from? One of the favorite Japanese dishes in the West. We are going to find out next. So do not forget to subscribe this channel and comment this special one. We are starting right now. Where did the sushi came from? One of the favorite Japanese dishes in the West. In a fascinating book on the history of the rolls, American author Trevor Corson explains how the method of preserving fish from the Southeast Asia has become a cooking technique. Rolling into fast food stalls into feudal and modern Japan, and from there to restaurants all over the world. Fires and earthquakes, social changes, and even the American occupation all helped shape sushi as we know it. And where does the false belief come from that women cannot make sushi because their hand is too hot? We are going to find out on this 4-part series of the history of the sushi. So subscribe Foodie Eyes to get the next chapter. Yasuo Kawara was a kamikaze pilot during World War II. Like his friends, he was trained to ascend in the heavenly storm and commit suicide on enemy ships in order to slightly delay the defeat of the Japanese Empire. During training, he suffered violence from his comrades and the harsh living conditions in the army, but from time to time there were also hidden and forbidden pleasures. In his autobiographical book, Kawara, who ultimately did not go on a mission and survive the war, writes how he and his friends scattered scales from their hair into the commander's soup, and also smuggled delicious food to the base, something that is strictly forbidden according to the strict disciplinary rules of those days. In one scene, he describes a visit by his mother and sister, who secretly smuggled a rare and coveted delicacy of sushi rolls made especially for him. The commander eventually discovered the smuggling and cruelly punished him, but Kawara did not regret it. Taste sushi, even the beatings were a fair price. Many years have passed since then. Kawara, who became a respected writer in post-war democratic Japan, must have been surprised to find that sushi is no longer a coveted dish that is smuggled to you in a wrapped cloth, but a fast and popular food that can be both anywhere in the world. The immense popularity of sushi reflects that of Japanese cuisine as a whole known today as a sophisticated and a prestigious cooking school. In Europe, the United States, East Asian countries, and elsewhere in the world, we can find Japanese restaurants serving sushi, ramen, and other delicacies on every street corner. Sushi rolling workshops are a sought-after leisure activity. Students from all over the world pay a fortune for Japanese cooking courses, and the best chefs in the world engage in it. On the next chapter, we will observe the development of the oushi zushi and sushi in the old city of Kyoto, through the civil wars and the unification of Japan until the immigration to Edo, the place of the shogun and the political center of Japan at that time. So do not forget to subscribe Foodie Eyes and get the best food history videos on your main screen. Thanks for watching, see you on the next.